In the heart of the 1980s, a new breed of warriors took to the skies. Not your average fighter jocks, no. These were the ghosts, the phantoms, the whispers in the wind. They flew machines that most folks wouldn't believe even existed, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. President Reagan, he knew the score. The Cold War was a high-stakes game, and he needed every advantage he could get. These secret aircraft projects, fueled by Reagan's vision, became the cutting edge of technological advancement, pushing the envelope of speed, stealth, and espionage. Now you gotta understand, back then, radar was king. If you could be seen, you could be hit. But then came the Nighthawk, like something out of a sci-fi flick. Its sharp angles, its dark, almost oily skin, it wasn't just designed to fly, it was designed to vanish. The F-117 Nighthawk, that was its name. It was a game changer. The first time I saw a picture of this thing, I thought it was a joke. It looked like some kid's origami project gone wrong. But this was no toy. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to the ingenuity of the men and women who dared to dream of a plane that could slip past radar undetected. Imagine that, a plane invisible to the enemy's eyes. It was like something out of H.G. Wells, but here it was. Real as the steel and sweat it took to build it. And the pilots who flew her, they weren't your average flyboys. They were the best of the best, hand-picked, trained in absolute secrecy. They were the ones who took the Nighthawk into the night, on missions that most of us will never even know about. Missions that kept the world safe, that kept the balance of power in check. It was a different kind of war, fought in the shadows. A war where the Nighthawk was the ultimate weapon. And what a weapon it was. Its ability to evade radar made it a nightmare for enemy defenses. It could slip in, deliver its payload with pinpoint accuracy, and vanish back into the night before anyone knew what hit them. The Nighthawk was a symbol of American ingenuity, a testament to our ability to innovate, to push the boundaries of what's possible. It was a game changer, no doubt about it. It changed the way wars were fought, the way we thought about air power. It showed the world that America was not afraid to push the envelope, to explore the unknown. The F-117 Nighthawk, a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a symbol of American power in a world on the brink. Now, if the Nighthawk was about stealth, the SR-71 Blackbird was all about speed. This thing was built to fly higher and faster than anything else in the sky. Imagine this, Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound, so fast it could outrun a missile. The Blackbird wasn't just fast, it was beautiful. Sleek lines, a black titanium skin that shimmered in the sunlight. It looked like it was born to fly, to pierce the heavens, to touch the face of God. And the pilots who flew her, they were a different breed. Astronauts in flight suits, pushing the limits of human endurance. They flew missions over hostile territory, gathering intel, snapping pictures, seeing things no one else could see. They were the eyes in the sky, the silent guardians, the ones who kept us informed, who kept us safe. The Blackbird was a marvel of engineering, a testament to American know-how, a symbol of our relentless pursuit of excellence. It was a Cold War warrior, a symbol of our resolve, our determination to stay one step ahead of the enemy. It was a plane that could outrun anything, outmaneuver anything, a plane that could fly higher than any other. The Blackbird was a statement, a declaration of our technological superiority, a message to the world that we would not be intimidated, we would not back down. And the stories, oh the stories those pilots could tell, of flying so high that the sky turned black, of feeling the heat of the friction as they pushed the Blackbird to its limits. They were the pioneers, the explorers, the ones who dared to go where no one had gone before. The SR-71 Blackbird, a legend in its own time, a symbol of American daring, a testament to our spirit of adventure, our thirst for the unknown. It was a plane that captured the imagination, that inspired awe and wonder, a plane that showed us that the sky was not the limit, it was just the beginning. We're talking about building machines that could defy gravity, cheat the laws of physics. Imagine the minds it took, the courage, the sheer grit. These engineers, they weren't just building airplanes, they were building the future. They faced challenges that would make most folks run for the hills. They were working with materials that had never been used before, pushing the limits of aerodynamics, trying to make the impossible possible. These engineers, they were the unsung heroes of the Cold War. They worked in secret, their names unknown, their faces hidden from view. But their work, their genius, it changed the world. They were the ones who made the impossible possible, who turned dreams into reality. They were the ones who figured out how to make a plane invisible to radar, how to make it fly faster than the speed of sound, how to make it soar to the edge of space. They were the ones who pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible, who showed us that the only limit is our imagination. They faced setbacks, failures, moments when it seemed like all was lost. But they never gave up. They kept pushing, kept innovating, kept believing that they could achieve the impossible. And in the end, they did. They created machines that defied logic, that broke the rules, that redefined what it meant to fly. These were the men and women who built the Nighthawk, the Blackbird, and countless other secret aircraft that helped keep the world safe. They were the ones who dared to dream big, who dared to push the boundaries of what was possible. They were the pioneers, the visionaries, the ones who showed us that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Now picture this. It's the Nevada desert, top secret test site, December 1, 1977. A strange-looking aircraft, all sharp angles and matte black paint, sits poised on the runway. This ain't no ordinary plane. This is Have Blue, the prototype for the F-117 Nighthawk. The air is thick with anticipation, with the weight of years of work, millions of dollars, and the hopes of a nation riding on this one moment. The pilot, a man chosen for his skill and his nerve, straps himself in, runs through his checks. He glances over at the engineers, the men and women who poured their hearts and souls into this machine. Their faces are etched with worry, with hope, with a quiet determination. This is it, the moment of truth. The engines whine to life, the Have Blue shudders, then starts to roll down the runway, faster and faster. It lifts off, climbs into the twilight sky, and disappears from view. Not just from sight, but from radar. This is the moment, the birth of stealth technology, the start of a new era in aviation. The engineers erupt in cheers, tears in their eyes, relief washing over them. They did it. They created a ghost, a machine that could slip unseen into the night. The Have Blue project was a gamble, a risky venture that could have easily ended in failure. But it was a gamble that paid off, a gamble that changed the course of history. It proved that stealth technology was possible, that we could build aircraft that could evade radar, that could fly undetected into enemy territory. That first flight, it wasn't just about technology, it was about human courage, about the willingness to take risks, to push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. It was about the belief that we could achieve the impossible, that we could create a better, safer world. It was a moment that echoed through the halls of history, a moment that inspired generations of engineers, pilots, and dreamers. It was the moment that stealth technology took flight, the moment that the world changed forever. Those secret projects, they didn't just change the game. They wrote a whole new rulebook. The Nighthawk, the Blackbird, they paved the way for the drones, the stealth bombers, the high-tech marvels we see today. The things they learned building those planes, pushing those boundaries, it's still with us. The spirit of innovation, the relentless pursuit of excellence, that's the real legacy of those secret aircraft. The impact of these aircraft extends far beyond the Cold War. They fundamentally changed the way we approach aerial warfare, emphasizing stealth and precision over brute force. The technology developed for these projects has found its way into civilian aviation, making our planes safer and more efficient. Think about the GPS in your car, the advanced materials used in everything from bicycles to bridges. A lot of that has its roots in those top secret labs, those hidden hangars where those incredible machines were born. The legacy of the 1980s secret aircraft is all around us, shaping the world we live in, inspiring us to reach for the stars. These aircraft, they weren't just machines, they were symbols. Symbols of human ingenuity, of our ability to overcome any obstacle, to achieve the impossible. They showed us that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. And that spirit, that drive to explore, to innovate, to push the boundaries of what's possible, that's the real legacy of those secret aircraft. It's a legacy that lives on in the hearts and minds of those who dared to dream, who dared to build, who dared to fly. It's a legacy that continues to inspire us, to challenge us, to remind us that the future is ours to create. If this peek into those secret skies got your engines revving, there's a whole world of amazing aircraft stories out there waiting for you. We've only just scratched the surface. What were your favorite secret aircraft of the 1980s? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're ready for more thrilling tales of aviation history, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure.